Hi YouTube family. This is the first video, hopefully, of a series that I'll be uploading on how to make your custom lace frontals and lace closure wigs. This is a regular styrofoam head, but it has a template on it. The reason it has a template on it is it cannot be a custom wig if it does not fit your head, if it was not designed for your head. You can have a custom color. You could have a wig, you could have a regular wig. That means where the person just makes the wig with your hair and the color choices or the style that you want. But that is not a custom wig. A custom wig begins from the inside. That means that it was designed for your actual head. So what I do to make my templates, I take a shower cap. As you can see, this was a blue one. It's a blue tint on it. So it's a blue shower cap I used. And I used blue on purpose so I could see it. I could actually see it. I placed it on my head. I took this tape and I just wrapped on, while it was on my head, I wrapped all around it to make it firm. Then I took a permanent marker and I outlined my hairline. This one is for closures. As you can see, it doesn't have any grooves in it. I did this one on my head for closure wigs. The one I did for lace frontals, it actually has my hairline on it, so I can cut the lace in that pattern. So when you just buy any head, which I had to use the largest head, the smaller wig heads, there's no way. I would have to pad it too much to make a template for me. The wig would never fit. I would have to stretch it all the way down here in the front and just hope in hopes that it'll fit. So you all won't waste your money. You make yourself a template. Make yourself a template, outline your hairline. Once you put the tape on it, it becomes firm. You take it off and you cut it out, and then you put it on your styrofoam head. Unless you purchase one of those head blocks, which I wasn't going to purchase because this works fine for me. The next important thing, because truthfully, the wig is only as good as the inside. Construction is important. You have a choice of caps. I know everybody's using dome caps, regular dome caps. And in my opinion, this is just my opinion, a regular dome cap is a foolish cap to use because your hair cannot breathe. If you sweat and you have a dome cap on, it's like wearing a hat all day. Your head is wet all day. You're going to go from inside to out. It can't dry because it has nothing to breathe. It has no way of breathing. If it gets wet, it's going to stay wet. You're really going to have to dry it. So I use this, a mesh dome cap, which there's another cap out, and I should have some in a few days. It looks like the Japanese swim cap. It has a lot of holes in it, but this is the cap. Let me show you what it looks like. So your head can breathe in this. Your head will breathe if it gets wet. This is a great choice. And I just take it, I place it. Oh, and when you make your template, make sure your hair is in the desired braiding pattern that you normally wear, so you'll get a good fit. You can't make a good template and your hair is standing on your head, or it's not, braided down, unless that's the way you normally do it. So you would put the cap on. As such, and as you can see, I have a little extra room, but let me pull this. I'm going to pin it here in this corner because that's the end. I'm going to go to this side and I'm going to pin it here. And I can clearly identify that's from ear to ear. I'm going to go around to the back, and I'm going to pull that down. And I'm going to pin this as well. So I know once this comes off this head, in this position right here, This wig is going to fit. I'm not going to have to worry about it being too big or too small because it's outlined according to my head measurement. So I'll mark, because at some point I'm going to remove it before I'm finished doing the unit. I'm going to mark my points. I'm going to put one mark in the center, and I'm going to mark each ear mark, and I'll put, which actually I use a white eyeliner, and I'm going to mark around the ears so I will know exactly how to place it back on the mannequin head. So, oh, and you need this. This is a wig holder. You clamp it onto the table. You will need this while you're sewing. So that is my mini video, and it took longer than what I anticipated. But if there's anything else you need to know, or if you feel that I've left out something, feel free to leave me a comment below. And like I say, I do not recommend the regular dome cap. And to me, that is absolutely the worst cap to use for making a wig. So, thank you for watching. Please leave me ratings and comments. And if you want to see how far apart I spaced the tracks, if you want to see how I attach the closure, any of that, let me know. But when I attach the closure, some people don't want to sew through the band. When I attach the closure, I sew all the way through the band from front to back, and that's because that's where I'm going to cut. So it doesn't matter at that point if I sew through the band. But for the rest of the tracks that go around, I only penetrate the first layers and not all the way through. Thank you for viewing.